Hello Leo, how's it going? Hope you're doing very, very well. My name is Diane, for those of you that don't know me, and this is Madame Butterfly Tarot. And we're going to do a general reading for October, but you know, it's timeless. All of my readings are timeless. So whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. Oh my god, that's a bit of fluff. Get off me. You're very welcome here, Leo. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that very much as well. So just give me a second. I'll give this a quick shuffle. Okay, right, let's start off with these bad boys. What is going on for the lovely Leo? The lovely, lovely Leo. What is going on? Oh, I'm shuffling them upside down. Interesting. So you have overcoming limitations, Lady Portia, and Hathor, light activation, acceleration, brilliance, stand in your light. Karmic release, let go of the need to be right. Uh-oh. Let's see where this is going. Rumi, mystical knowing, breaking boundaries, personal experience of God. It didn't quite flip over, so I'm not going to take it. I just wanted to see what it was. Okay, what else for Leo? Isis, reclaiming magic, call back your power and what is rightfully yours. Okay. What is going on for Leo? Okay, you have the star card here, so there's some healing going on here. You might find that things start to move quite quickly. Her little crown chakra is all lit up, so I'm guessing you're getting, or you're about to, you know, there's the weirdest noise happening out here. It's like, stop now. It was like a high-pitched whining noise. It's almost like receiving a download. But it wasn't in my head. I'm not crazy. You might be getting a lot of downloads, or like in the future, in the very near future, you might start getting a lot of downloads. So I don't know if you're going to start meditating more or even reading more, you know, or just taking time where like the TV's not blaring in the background, right? And spirit can get its messages in. When that card comes up, this Lady Portia, let go of the need to be right, if it helps, that comes up for me quite a bit. If that cushions that blow. There could be ways that you're thinking about things that are sort of being removed so that you can come into your light, you know, like you can kind of level up sort of thing. It could be the way that you're thinking about other people. It could be the way that you're thinking about yourself. What else for Leo? Ugh, sorry. It's totally involuntary. You have the Three of Cups, so share the love and look, open up. You see? So that's why they put those out together. So I feel like maybe this is what you're overcoming at the moment. And please don't shoot the messenger. I just deliver the messages. I'm just the delivery boy, okay? Like Shrek. I'm just the delivery boy. So the Three of Cups talks about being with other humans, like sharing, opening up, because you may find at the moment with the Four of Pentacles, maybe you're a little closed off, right? You protect your heart, or you don't want to open up to other people, or you don't trust people. There could be something like that. And this doesn't have to be about dating. This is not like a love reading, although it can be if it fits your situation, but this could be about like just people in general, like spirit wants you to start like joining in a bit more, something like this. Okay. Because there's a lot of messages. Look, crown chakra, crown chakra. There's something really strong with your crown chakra here, Leo. Really, really strong. It's because you're calling back your power. You should expect to start receiving a lot of messages, like a lot of downloads of information through your crown chakra. So basically, if you're not familiar with the chakras, like the third eye is to do with your intuition. So what is like what you already know, right? What you know to be true. But your crown chakra is when you're receiving new information, like from the universe or your angels or heaven or whatever you want to call it. And there is a healing around your heart chakra here. Okay. And I know you might not like that message, but that's what came out and I have to read it. Don't shout at me. You have the death card here, which I want to put here. Karmic release, let go of the need to be right. Okay. So you're releasing maybe like an old version of yourself that, I don't know, maybe you don't like people or something like that. Yeah, you're moving away from a Five of Cups energy. So the Five of Cups is, you know, things went wrong in the past. People kicked over your cups. Like there's a sadness. They want you to start, like, stop thinking so much about like the sad things or, you know, maybe the times that people who screwed you over are like the bad things, and like start looking towards the future. Okay, clarify this Hathor. Look at that. I don't even know why that's the wrong way up. The Six of Wands, believe and succeed. Okay. So you should expect things to really start like moving forward quite quickly. The Six of Wands is movement forward. It's like winning a war. It's like you've won some kind of internal war here. And you're moving forward. You know, the crown chakra is activated, well, not activated, but it's all about oneness, you know, like universal oneness, like understanding that even if there are people that you intensely dislike, that go, you know, you perceive them to go about things in the wrong way, they are still, like, you are still a part of them, they are a part of you. You know, if you think of yourself like part of the Matrix, right? Everything, you are everything and everything is you, even the people that you don't like or you feel like people have done things wrong. And I get it, because sometimes you look at other people and you're like, well, how come they had such an easy life? You know what I mean? Like, how come they got to just skate through life and just fanny about and not have to do anything? But there are reasons for those types of things that are unknown to us. And sometimes it can be because, I don't know, maybe you're working off karma from a past life. You know, if you have if you've been through a lot of stuff in this life. That's something that I had to accept, that maybe I was just like a shit person in a past life, and that's why life has been hard in this life, right? You have the control card here. This is the strength card. So this is all about kind of micromanaging and wanting to stay in control. Okay, so there's like, they want you to kind of let go of control a little bit here. I really feel like there's like a desire to have you maybe interact with people more, or like not necessarily forgive people. It's not necessarily about that. But like you should open up to people more, you know, maybe not be so like defensive with them, because like maybe, I don't know, the way that they live is not, you don't agree with it or whatever. You have Venusian Galactic Council. Star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. So there is something here about you moving into this light activation, standing in your light, brilliance, people being really attracted to you. But see, there's no point in people being attracted to you if you don't want to be around them. You know? Because maybe you're like, well, okay, but I don't like you because of this, or you know, it's not fair that you got a good life and I had a shit life, so I don't really want to be around you. You know what I mean? But there's something here that's happening quite quickly. You could be a Venusian starseed. That could be like where you came from, or you could have Venusian. Some of your guides might be Venusian. They tend to be blonde, if that's helpful to you at all. So there's some healing going on in your heart space so that this can happen, because it is time for you to shine or raise your vibration or something. Karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story, live your truth. So there's a lot of things being cleared at the moment. You're releasing a lot of things. Okay, what else for Leo? Stellar gateway activation. Infinite potential manifestation vortex. So there's kind of a message here about, like, instead of focusing on things that have gone wrong in the past and like not, I don't know, like they want you to focus more on the potential of what could happen in the future, because you're in a manifestation vortex at the moment and you can basically manifest whatever you want. What else for Leo? I'm going to take both of those because they're about the chakras. You have the sacred inner space, which is your sacral chakra, and then you have the solar plexus chakra. So the sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality, is all about going with the flow. Like, instead of trying to control things, like kind of like going with the flow, tapping into your emotions, tapping into creativity. And then you have the solar plexus chakra, solar light upgrade, inner fire, willpower. See, you get so many messages through your crown chakra, but maybe you don't believe. Like, the solar plexus is all about belief, like believing in yourself, you know? So like when you're getting messages through, instead of just poo-pooing it and being like, oh, that's just a voice in my head, or, you know, that's not real, or like other people are better at this than me, blah, blah, blah. Like, believing this is something that is coming to you. Because you've obviously been hurt quite a bit. Like, I see with that Three of Cups, like there's a broken heart there. But there's kind of an energy here of like reaching out to people, or like showing people yourself. Not like a, you know, flasher or anything, but like showing people like your soul, or, you know, who you are, even though there's a chance that you could get hurt. With these two being, these two chakras being cleansed, why can't I talk? You should notice with the solar plexus that you have more motivation, more willpower, more energy. You may even notice there's a cleansing in your digestive system. Okay. Let's get some more down-to-earth cards, right? Because these are all pretty woo-woo. Tell me about this Hathor, or this Venusian Galactic Council. Yeah, look, main female or main male, you know, if you're a dude. There's something about you sort of stepping into your power here. See, the thing is, right? The thing is, if you are going to be some kind of leader, or someone, you know, with the Six of Wands that's like getting a lot of attention, or you're shining, or you're answering some kind of call, because it's what it seems like here. People are going to want to be around you, right? Say you're a manager, right? Say it's a manager. Like, you're stepping into some kind of role where you're like managing, or you've opened your own business and you hire a bunch of people, you have to be somewhat accessible to the people that you're hiring or to the people that you're working with, because otherwise it's not going to work, you know? And that's the same, like if you write, maybe not if you write a book, because authors can kind of get away with being a bit dickish and no one really pulls them up on it because they're like, oh, writers, man, they're always like that. You know, but like, I don't know, say it's like a social media platform, or, you know, or you're a teacher or something like that. You have to be somewhat accessible to the people that you're teaching, because how are they gonna learn from you otherwise? Like if you're all closed off and stuff, right? Bad health. Why is that there? Sudden wealth. Oh, listen, this is a random message for someone, but if you are like, if you've been suffering from some kind of health problem and, you know, you've been to the doctors and all that kind of stuff, or you've done what you think, you know, you've been working on it, it's going to resolve itself. There's going to be something here where you move into, like, your health's going to improve, because I feel like for a lot of you, this could be something to do with, you know, a lot of health issues tend to be like emotions, like repressed emotions. If you want to know more about that stuff, you should check out my other channel, How to Train Your Caterpillar. Have a bunch of videos on that, because it's true. You know, emotions are just energy, and you know, if you're kind of keeping them in your body, they get stuck and manifest as like some kind of bad health. So you're releasing this. Okay. We also have poverty here. So if you have been kind of struggling with the old money, I suspect, or that part of it here is to do with like a block in your solar plexus chakra. Like there's maybe like a block in the motivation or the willpower, like that inner fire. That's kind of, there's been like a block in your solar plexus chakra that's being removed. So if you have been struggling with money, that's going to be a thing of the past. It's almost going to be like an explosion in your little solar plexus chakra, because I think you're working through, you have false person here, which I always associate with imposter syndrome. So part of the reason that you haven't stepped into this new you is maybe because you're like, well, that's not the real me, you know? Also, there's going to be some space created in your life for sensuality to come in, which is probably, I mean, it could be in terms of a person, but I'm thinking more in terms of allowing yourself to feel, because that's really what sensuality is, right? Like nice smells, nice food, comfortable surroundings, you know? Because maybe part of you feel like you don't deserve it, right? You don't deserve that type of thing. Because I was reading something on, it was on Instagram, and I forget who it was, and it's gone forever now. It left my feed forever, so I'll never know. But it was someone who said, you know, like not wearing the nice clothes, or like not burning the nice candles that you have. It's like you're saving them for a future version of yourself that you think deserves it, because you don't deserve it now. And I was like, wow, that's really apt, you know, because yeah, that's a habit that I have. I tend to do that as well, like with clothes particularly, because we always got taught like, oh, the nice clothes are for church, you know what I mean? And then you have like a cupboard full of nice clothes that you never wear. You always look like a slob. Anyway, you have soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. So that's what's about to happen for you. Your upper chakras, like there's 7 chakras within your body, and then there's 2 above your head. Both of these are being activated. You should, yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Like if you found this reading and this is resonating for you, I don't know if you've been doing work on your chakras, or you've been meditating, or you've been doing some kind of cleansing or something, but that's one of the reasons that your crown chakra is going to be so open, because these other 2 are opening. So I would recommend grounding your energy at this time as well, because that can be very overwhelming. I think you're going to be surprised, actually, because I'm seeing the solar plexus chakra here like a little explosion. I think you're going to be very surprised at how much information you start to channel. And for those of you that, I don't know, maybe you're new to channeling or something like that, I doubt that you are. If you found this reading and you're resonating with it, I doubt that you are. But channeling happens in lots of ways. You know, like you just kind of end up with, why is that random card in here? Because that's from a different deck. Why are you there? You know, you could be channeling a book, you could be channeling a song. If you're a teacher, you could be channeling really good lessons for your pupils, things like this. You have Chamber of the Violet, and obviously if you do spiritual work, you know, like mediumship or tarot or whatever, you know, it'll be very easy for you to channel. And you'll get bigger channels is the thing. Like the information that you get will be bigger. You know, like more expansive. Chamber of the Violet Flame. Karmic release, radical transformation. So yeah, there's a lot being released at the moment so that this can take place. So you may be like reminiscing, you know, like a reminisce package about shit that happened from your past so you can release it. You may be drawn to certain activities at the moment that help you to release things. Because I just heard it's important for you to step into this, whatever it is, okay? Anything else for Leo? I trust in my gifts. See, you're very gifted. But this is like a solar plexus. And you know, I was going to put on an orange candle today, but I chose the yellow one, which is the solar plexus chakra. Why is there so many cards from this other deck in here? How did you get in here? See, you're very gifted, and I suspect for a lot of you it's to do with channeling or spiritual stuff, because that's just what's coming out in the reading. You're very talented at something that's going to get you a lot of attention, but you should know that I'm pretty sure whatever it is you do is channeled, okay? So this is about kind of trusting in your gifts and not thinking that, you know, when the information comes into your head, you're like, well, that wasn't downloaded, I just made that up. Or I'm just imagining that. Or, you know, you feel like you're being, I don't know, say you're being called to like buy a tarot deck or something, and you're like, well, I can't do tarot. Yeah, you can. Like if you're being called to do something, there's usually a reason for that, you know? It's usually because it's something that they want you to do. And you have Thoth, light codes, light initiation. Great. This isn't even that's from this deck. So I don't know how it got in there. Light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. So there's some kind of teacher role that you're stepping into, which has basically come out in all of the readings in one way or another. So you've gone through some kind of initiation. You've like leveled up in some way. Like your vibration is raising. You've released a lot of this. See, that's why it's connected. Like the more of this stuff from the past that you release, the lighter your energy, as it were. And then your vibration rises. Because it's about inclusivity, right? Like if you're going to be, not especially, but if you are, like I said earlier, if you're some kind of leader or something like that, or you do spiritual work or something, it has to be for everyone. You know, you can't just be like, well, I don't want to do it for you because, you know, I only work with this kind of person. I mean, you can, but everybody will be attracted to you. So what are you going to do? You're going to say no? You know? Okay, so, whoa, that's the throat chakra card. You have honesty is the best policy. So this could be about channeling messages through your throat chakra. Sorry, my throat chakra closed up there. Anything else for Leo? I clear my energy field. There's a lot being cleared out of your field. Sorry, so that this can come in for you. And I do feel like you may be somewhat reluctant to do it because sorry, with that main female, I always think she looks a bit reluctant to do it. It's almost like someone just shoved her into the picture and she's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Like, I don't, you know, it's almost like the photographer or the artist saw her from the side and was like, you're really photogenic, like you should be in the picture, you know, and the person's like, I don't want to do that. Like, you know, I'm the maid, or like, I'm the person who helps. Like, I don't want to be center stage. I don't want to do that, but you're meant to. Okay. And you have the heart chakra again. Forgiveness brings freedom. So there's something here about releasing things, forgiving, like that's gonna, it has to happen so that you can step into this new you. I don't think I want to put it over there. I think I want to put it here. So there's definitely something going on with your heart chakra at the moment. I want to get a couple more from this deck. Is there anything else? Heart chakra, again. Anything from this deck? Okay, there we go. Right, we're going to take those three because I was asking for three. So you have El Moria, which I always think he sounds like a supervillain, the name. El Moria. Spiritual force field. Protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. Okay, that's just come out next to the Three of Cups. So they want you to know that you are safe. Okay, when you open up to people, there's like a protective force field around you and you're safe. And when you're channeling as well, you're also safe. Like they're here with you, making sure that, like, you know, and anything that you channel is good, clean energy. Also, they want to let you know, like with that Three of Cups, there's, okay, the heartbreak that you have experienced in this life were soul contracts, you know, fulfilling soul contracts, because it's very likely this is your last incarnation for a lot of you. So this could be like karmic contracts from a past life, you know, where you have to like let it play out basically. And they also want you to know that there are new soul contracts that need to come in that are going to be the good stuff. But you have to kind of offer your broken little heart to them, okay? And Spirit will protect you. Because basically they're saying the shitty soul contracts are done now. There's no more of them for you, okay? You have Serapis Bay. Paradigm shift. They just drew my attention to his throat. So I wonder if there's something being released in your throat chakra, because the higher heart chakra is about here and the throat chakra is obviously in the throat. So the more that you move into this energy here, that's like the higher heart chakra where you just have direct access to the other side. So it'll be something that's coming through in your throat chakra, okay? Paradigm shift. It's a big deal. Activation to grow, make the necessary change. So this is all about growth for you. You may, I have to say this, okay? Don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but there's a movement here for you away from like trying to control other people's actions, you know? Not even necessarily people that are around you. You know, they gave me a download about this last night. I'm just realizing now. Okay, so what did they say? It's obviously for your reading. So say, I mean, you're a good person, right? But you can't make other people act like good people. Some people they're not good people, so you can't make them act like that, right? You can only kind of hold space for people that want to learn or want to change, but you can't make them do it. You know, you can't make other people act in the way that you act, because that's maybe, I mean, maybe it's not their path, or you know, because some people deliberately incarnate to be like the bad guy, right? Because then you have the good and the bad. That's how you grow, with when you have the good and the bad, right? So that may be their thing, that they were supposed to come in and kind of be a bit of a dick, and you know, yeah, that's their purpose. All you can do is be you and work on yourself. And if people want to act in a certain way, that's their prerogative, right? And the last card here is Jesus, acts of service. When you serve, the universe serves you. So I feel like this is something that you're moving into now, okay? You're moving into like an acts of service. And I just saw on the timer 3113. So yeah, you're moving into like an acts of service phase here, which is very high level, okay? And because you're doing that, the universe is going to serve you. So basically, I see a lot of money in your future here, Leo. And your health is going to improve for those of you that have health problems at the moment, okay? So that's your message. I'm sorry if it was super intense and preachy, but it didn't come from me, Spirit, okay? I just want to say one more thing. You have house and you have gift and you have message of concern. So for some of you, there could be some good information about your house, or you might, yeah, it's not going to be a message of concern, because when I see this card, she's surprised, not concerned. So, because she's smiling. I always see her smiling, even though I don't actually think she is. I think that's just something that they project onto the card. You know, with your house here, you might get some really good news about a house. You know, say that you're like renting and you want to move. It's like you get the house that you want, or maybe someone left you a house in their will, or yeah, things are just like, for those of you that applies to, you're gonna get some good news about a house, okay? It's like a gift from the universe, okay? So those are your messages. I hope you enjoyed it. Many thanks for watching, Leo. I appreciate it very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it very much as well. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.